Hey guys, welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're going to do some zero evidence runs, but we're making it even spicier where it's going to be zero sanity as well. And we're going to do the thing where I'm not going to tell you guys what I think the ghost is. I'm going to let you try to figure out for yourselves. We're going to do multiple of these runs because with zero sanity, we'll probably go a little bit faster, especially if we get a non-normal speed ghost. And then once I'm done, I'll explain why I thought it was whatever ghost I ended up going with, but I'll let you guys try and figure it out as well so you can practice identifying ghosts. Ghost speed is normal. We have a 3-second grace period, but again, no sanity. So I'm not sure actually why I have this turned on. Actually, do I have any sanity play restoration? I think I turned that off too. Yes, I did. Okay. We got Larry Gain. We need EMF, Firelight, and Paramic. So let's go. So we're immediately going to get hunted. So we're just going to go in and see if we can identify the ghost from the hunting speed. If so, we'll get the ghost right and move along. Otherwise, we will do some more tests to try and figure out what the ghost is. This is going to be a lot more difficult on zero sanity as well. So hopefully I don't die. Should probably look for a hiding spot. And turn up my volume so I can actually hear the ghost over my... Okay, ghost is upstairs, over my voice. Let's see, hiding spot? No hiding spot. And I do start with the breaker on just because it's easier, okay? Beautiful ghosty. Where are my other side objectives? Cool. All right. Time to make your guess. I'll go ahead and block the screen. I'll show you guys here your options. Let's go. Actually, that was probably reckless of me. I probably should have done a little bit more testing to make absolutely certain I'm not being duped, but that was obviously a Jinn. Yep. Ginny Jin Jin Jin. Could have ended up being a mimic as well. That was kind of risky of me to not double check for that. But as soon as the ghost saw me from far away, it immediately sped up, which is not normal speed. So that's how I knew immediately it was a Jinn. So let's move on to the next one. I'm probably not going to focus on getting side objectives. Let's just do a whole bunch of identifying ghosts. I can give tips on like what I like to test for, how I like to do this with zero sanity, zero evidence. It's even harder if you have a 0-second grace period. Like if you're trying to do like an apocalypse challenge, the grace period changes everything. My biggest tip is always bring in a crucifix first. But now we've got Katiana Kemper. Let's go see if we can find the ghosty.
Looks like this is going to be a tough
And oh, it's gonna be a tough one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a great way to just kind of practice identifying ghosts. I'm not going to do the whole, like, if it ends up being a normal speed ghost, we just guess and leave. Like, we're not going to do that. We're going to try our best to identify the ghost as best as possible. If we get a non-normal speed ghost, great. If not, then we'll do a little bit more testing. Maybe I should turn on sanity pill restoration just so that if we do need to... Oh, ghost. Right there. If we do need to, we could take sanity pills and do more tests, because some ghost tests need to be above 0% sanity to actually work. Hello, hello, hello? Hi. Go ahead and start a smudge timer. And again, a very common question I get is whether or not lighting multiple smudges during the same hunt resets the smudge timer or not. And the answer is very ambivalent. It's supposed to be yes, but it is currently not working as intended. So like a lot of people think it shouldn't reset it in the first place, but the developers themselves stated that it is supposed to reset the timer. They listed that in the Ascension update patch notes, I believe is what it was. So it is supposed to reset the timer, but I have captured it many times where it just doesn't do it. And I sent in some bug reports, and so they didn't say that it wasn't a bug, so I'm assuming that it is bugged right now. So like I do recommend only starting your timer after the second smudge, because I don't think it's resetting properly. But it seems like it's starting hunting from over here, so let's go ahead and place this. All right, we're good to go. Whoa, it's okay. It's playing spooky music. Take your guess. One of these times I'm gonna get shot in the ass because I'm not gonna check for mimic. Obviously demon. Why? It tried to hunt before a minute and a half had passed after I smudged it. So only the demon can do that. Other ghosts have to wait a full minute and a half, aside from the spirit, which has to wait a full 3 minutes. So unless that was bugged, which I have unfortunately had that ability bugged before, but we got lucky. It was in fact a demon, because that was very fast after that first smudge. Ooh, tier 3 salt. I gotta go upgrade that. I love the nice small maps that are also very close to the maps. You don't have to walk back and forth for long distances between the van and the house. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But this will probably be our last one. Heather Dyer, let's go. Oh man, I'm still kind of flabbergasted by that last one. Like that was weird. I was so convinced it had to have been the mayor's ability to do a large roam. I don't know. Fishy, fishy, fishy. But that's just Phasmo things. It's probably just a bug, honestly. Somehow it like fell through the wall or the floor. Hi! You are tricking real good there, my ma'am. Yeah? Okay. That's cool. I need a hiding spot. There's one. Okay. That'll work. So far, not Hudson. Since I did a ghost event down here, it's most likely on this floor. Hopefully nothing bugs as far as the ghost roaming abilities for here. So I'm pretty sure in my custom I have ghost roaming set to low as well. Actually, I should check that. Oh, hi. You just want to do a whole bunch of ghost events? Okay, that's fine. You're pretty spicy. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Hi there. How are you? Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. I'm trying to leave, excuse me. Let's go and turn off a breaker. Alrighty, ghosty. Hunt me, baby, one more time. Where did it actually start hunting from? I want to say it was like this area somewhere, but I'm not positive. Appreciate that I just tried to turn on the lights after just turning off the breaker. Sure, 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 sure. Might as well go grab an extra incense since I'm right here anyways. Alright, I'm ready, ghosty. Wanna have a party? Party, baby, party? No? What a rude little sucker. Okay. It's in the basement right now? Yep. Ghost roaming is being real janky right now. Okay. Get smudged, dork. Get out of here alive. Oh wait, the hunt might already be over. Yep. Go, 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 go. Because we are all good to go. As this one was fairly obvious if you are familiar with basic ghost abilities, because it was obviously a Hantu. especially during that second hunt, you should have noticed that the ghost had its own freezing breath after I turned off the breaker. During that first hunt, it was definitely slow, so I was immediately pretty confident that it had to be either the twins or a Hantu, because those would be the only ones that would be slow under these conditions, especially since it did get extremely fast in line of sight, so it wouldn't have been a revenant. So I just turned the breaker off quickly so that I could see that if it had breath, it had to have been a Hantu. If it was still slow, even with the breaker off, then it was probably twins. If it had been twins, it had the chance to actually get faster after I turned the breaker off anyways, because it'll either be slightly fast or slightly slow. But if you still got the fast twin after turning off the breaker, it wouldn't have the freezing breath, so that's the fastest way to tell between whether or not it was a slow twin or a Hantu in warm temperature, since the Hantu speed will change based on the room temperature, so it's faster in cold temperatures and slower in warmer temperatures, so that's how I knew it was a Hantu. And then obviously, if you're unsure, turn off the breaker and look for that freezing breath. That's one of the easiest ghost tells, for sure. But anyways, there's a couple of good runs, a little practice of some zero evidence, zero sanity for you guys. So let me know if you ended up getting some of these ghosts right. Let me know if you have any questions about any ghost abilities or how I ruled out any potential ghosts. Always let me know if you have questions. I'm happy to answer to the best of my ability. But if you did enjoy this content, be sure to hit the like button as always, and let me know that if you want to see more of the zero sanity, zero evidence in the future, and I'll do some more episodes of that. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone!